Hello, my friends. I'm happy to be here with you. Let's begin by opening our heart, opening up our breath. Open up and empty out your mind. Nothing to focus on. We're here to relax and let the body move and follow our breath. Let those wings fly and sink down. Float and let your body propel up into outer space, away from your cares, away from your worries. Open up the palms. Let us gather and bring the chi into our hearts. Sink down. And let's do that 2 more times. We call this sinking the chi. Breathe in. Gather chi from all around you. And then down it goes, back into Mother Earth. Now let's take a step to the side, and if I go that way and you want to go the other way, I don't care. I'm just so happy that we're here together. Now let's open the door and then sink on down, letting your feet sink into the bottom of the sea, the sand squishing up between your toes, and underwater everything flows. Letting the palms catch on the waves and gently fly down with the fish wiggling between us. The seaweed gently wrapping around our arms and legs. Open up and let us embrace the moon as if you're holding the moon, a nice ball right in front of you. Reach out and gather. Hand at the heart, one at the hips. And let's embrace the moon once more. Open to the other side. Open up. Let the hands drift back to the center and sink on down. Let's take a step over to the side and let the hands drift away and come back. Push away and come back. Now let's circle all the way around. Let the hands come to a prayer and pierce the clouds. A couple more times. Find a cloud, pierce it, and what will come out? Rays of love, warming our heart. Now let's draw back in and dive down for Princess in the Valley. Lift it up, open, gather energy, chi, and bring it down. Lifting up, opening, exhale, inhale as we lift up, open, and come down, and then lift halfway with me. Draw back to our center. What do you say? Let's hit the other side now. Take a gentle step, drift out, and back in. Couple more times, yes. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Palms are up for crossing the points, one palm over the other, and we circle around. The Naguan points are right there at your wrist, a place where we awaken the chi in the acupuncture practice. And from here, let's go to the top for Princess in the Mountaintop. Get ready to open up, crossing at the wrists and coming down. Let's do it again. Open, cross, breathe in, gather lots of energy, lots of air. Now come back to your heart, the center, where we hug our big tree. Open wide. And then let it float on down. And shall we sink the chi one time? Breathe in, gather chi. You're ready now to start a sway, gently going to one side. Let's just go to and fro as if we have no cares in the world, just tossing flowers out along the way, spreading a little love and cheer until our heel taps out. And let's try that again. Gently tap the ground in front of you. One tap, and maybe a hand above it. Come on back. Where's your heel? Tap it out, one hand above it. And let's put it together. One heel tap, a hand above, and let's swing over the last hand. Over to the side, heel tap, one hand above. And we call this play the pipa. Circle out. Find your pipa. Breathe in and play the pipa. Again, circle out, play the pipa. Now let's hold the ball right in front of us and hide away one hand behind us. Then let that hand flutter out and draw back in. Yes, let it flutter out and sway back. Just having a good old time here outside with my friends. Now what do you say? Let's add the top hand. Let it sink on down and that hand still flutters out. Sway back, gather, hold the ball, and we call this movement parting the wild horse's mane. One more time. Now slide up and meet me back in the middle. Let's play the pipa over to that side. Heel tap, hands as if they're holding the pipa, the neck of the guitar. And once more, play the pipa. And now let's hold the ball. Say goodbye to one hand. And again, let's let that hand swim out and sway back. Go ahead, let it take a swim out, sway back, and one more time. Now return back and add the top arm for parting the wild horse's mane. A couple more times, please. Hold the ball, let it sink, let it swim away. And last time, part the wild horse's mane. Sit on back and play the pipa over to that side. Big circle, breathe in, gather air into the lungs. Play the pipa. Now let's hold the ball again, and this time we'll step in. So we can take a step out and part the wild horse's mane, gazing at the top of the fingers. Step on in. Part the wild horse's mane. Where's your fingertips? Come on back. Last time, part the horse's mane. Now slide up, come back to our center where we will find our pipa over to that side. Center, breathe in, pipa. Once more, big circle, play your pipa. Hold the ball. Step on in so we can step out and part the wild horse's mane for 3 times. There's 1, big smile for everyone, twice, and 3rd time. Now let's slide on up. No, let's stay here. I got something new. Slide back, 2 soft fists, box ears once. Look at those palms, slide it down. Soft fist, circle around twice, and last time. We call this movement box ears. Now slide on back and go right over to the other side. Where's your heel tap? Play the pipa once. To the other side twice. And finish here. I think we can hold the ball. Step on in and two, part the horse's mane. There's one. Circle back, fold your ball, step in. Now slide it up. Where's your palms? Let's slide back and box ears. Swing around. Looks like our opponent is very tall. His ears are up a little higher there, it looks like. That's okay. Once more, box ears. Now sit on back. Let's find our center. Heel tap for Pipa on this side, over on that side. Big breath in and finish right there. Find a tree, give it a big hug. Open up. Come back to the center and sink on down. Let's sink the chi one time together. Big hug, open up. Come back together with those fingers and let's take a twist, shall we? Toss one hand behind you. Look behind, enjoy the twist. Back to the center and twist the other way. Once again, both sides. A twist every day for your spinal health is in order. There we go. Come back to the front. Float up and hold your chi ball of energy. Toss one arm out to the side. Let it float in and then look forward as we push forward and draw back. Now toss the other arm out. We call this one repulsing the monkey. Let's do it again, shall we? Toss it out, bring it in, push forward, and last time. Bring it in. Repulse monkey as we look forward. Now something new. Toss out that hand. Bring in the other one and step in with me. Let's sink down twice. Take that hand, brush it down twice. Ready for this hand. Let's fold it in twice. Now both hands for 3, 2, and 1. Now stay down with me, take a step out, and we have brush knee push. Rewind, draw the arms back in front. Now rotate the body as the arms stay still. Brush knee and push. Rewind. Last time, brush knee and push. Now let's sit back and just wipe the slate clean. Take it over the top. Arms are ready, step on in. Sink down twice. Brush down twice. Fold in 2 times. Both hands moving together for 3, 2, and 1. Take your step and brush knee and push, and something new. Send one hand out in front, one sneaks behind you. Look for it. Now fold it in, brush knee and push. Let's do it again. Separate the arms, look back, fold in, brush knee and push, and once more, weave those arms together in the pattern of the movement. Now stay with me. Let's sit back, wipe it across the sky. Let's go over the top. Step on in and we're ready. Let everything move for 3, 2, and 1. Step out, brush knee and push. Again, one arm is forward, the other one behind and folds in. Brush knee, push. Let's do it 2 more times. Let those arms circle, spiral, brush knee, push. Last time. Beautiful movement. Now sit back with me. Let's float across the sky, over the top, and no over the top. Come back to the center, hugging. Open up, bring it down, and let us sink the chi together. Chi is the Chinese form, the Eastern form for the life force that God has breathed into us. Now watch as that hand becomes a cloud and the other one joins the party. Up it floats and we flutter across the sky. Let's do it a couple more times. At the side, everything stirs up. We change hands and drift back over. One more time. We call this waving hands like clouds. Now we fasten the fingers to the thumb, make a hook, step on in so that hand can flutter across the sky, and with a push, we call that the single whip. Release that hook and the cloud hands appear again. Light, buoyant, fluffy clouds, changing at the side, floating across, and again magically attach the fingers to the thumb and take your single whip across to the other side. And with a push, reverse back, something new. Let's pat the doggy, shall we? And then legs. One leg can bend, both legs can bend. We're going down and up, and then across for the single whip. Something new. Stay with me as we reverse and find a snake. Over the top, down the center, and the snake creeps out. Let's do it again. Over the top, down, and we call that the snake creeps down. Now release the hook. Let's find our cloud hands. Buoyant, light and fluffy, fleecy clouds across the sky. Get comfortable with your feet and then hook. Let's step on in and take it across with our single whip. Ready to reverse again, and we will pat the dog. Again, those knees, one knee can bend, two knees can bend, however you're comfortable. Going down, floating up, and then across for a single whip. And where is our snake? There he is, creeping across the plaza. Over the top. Let it sink down, and snake creeps down. Once more, please. A little movement with the hips. Release your hook. And float across. We've got the cloud hands. At the side, we find a hug. Bring it back to the center. Open up. Inhale. Exhale. Hold the ball. Let's see now what to do here. Well, okay, I got it. Let's step in. Yes. Now step out and let's grasp the bird's tail. Slide it up. Roll back and toss it. Fold in. Press. Now withdraw and push. Sit back. Let's take it to the center, hold the ball. And again, on the other side, let's ward off in grasping the bird's tail. Slide up, roll back, a gentle toss, fold in right to the heart, and then press. Withdraw and push. Easy does it. Take your time. We're in no hurry here. Coming back to the center, let's hold the ball, and I think we'll do it again. With much repetition, the magic arises. Slide up, roll back, toss, fold in, and press. Withdraw and push. Sit back. Come to the center. Take a big breath in as you embrace that moon. Take a step and ward off, grasping the bird's tail. Slide up. Roll back. Toss. Not too far. Now fold in. Press. withdraw, and push. Well done. Sit back, open up with me, come to the center, and then let it sink on down. Let's see. I think we'll practice our 8 form. Float it up for opening the door, sink it down. This is our traditional Taichi 8 form. Repulse Monkey is next. Toss one out, arm out. Bring it in, push it forward, repulsing the monkey. Other side, toss it out, wave it on in, and repulse monkey right to the front. Next move will be brush, knee, and push. Take a step in, fold the arms to the center, and then rotate for brush, knee, and push. Sit back. Bring that toe forward, and the arms are ready. Step on in. Brush, knee, and push to the other side. Sit on back. Float the hands to the center, where we embrace the moon again, stepping in for parting the wild horse's mane to one side. Sit on back, come to the middle where we hold the ball. Step in, part the horse's mane. Stay with me here, cloud hands, waving one hand forward and right in front of us. We step in here. Let those hands float across. We step out here. Hands float across those clouds. No step, please. Just bring up a new hand and float across. Ready to step in when you're ready. Change hands. At this side, when you're ready, step out. Last time, float the hands across, and at the side, a little change of hands, and come to your center for the golden rooster. Bring the knee up to meet the elbow or wherever you're comfortable. Golden rooster stands on one leg, other side. Up it comes, and bring it down. Now, arms come out for the kick. Knee comes up, and the kick happens. We gaze at that foot and bring it down. Now your kick doesn't have to be that high. Ready for the other side. Bring up that knee, kick it out, and maybe wobble a little. That's okay. It's part of the process. See, I like to wobble once in a while. Let's grasp the bird's tail over to this side, ward off, and then slide up. Roll back and toss. Fold in and press. Withdraw, and finally we push. Coming back to the center where we hold the ball. Other side, take your step and ward off. Slide up as we grasp the bird's tail. Roll back and toss. Fold in and press. Withdraw and push. Let's close the door, sit back, float one hand and bring your toe forward. Now bring the other toe out, take a curtsy, cross the wrists as we come forward with a half a step. Let those hands extend, separate, and sink on down. Closing the door for that 8 form. Let's try it one more time. Remember, we get best at what we practice most. We start with opening the door. Sink on down. Not too far though. And then Repulse Monkey. Bring it in, push it forward while the other hand draws back to toss out. Repulse Monkey one more time. Now toss one arm out, bring the other one to the chest and step in. Fold those hands in as we brush, knee, and push. We sit back, One arm long again, and to the front. Fold in, brush, knee, and push. Sit back. Float the arms forward to hold the ball. Stepping on in for parting the wild horse's mane to the side. Notice your fingertips there. Sit on back. Come forward where we hold the ball. Ready? Let's part the wild horse's mane, other side. Stay with me for the cloud hands. Over to the side they drift and step in. Let them float across and step out when you're ready. Again, waving hands like clouds without a step on this side. Get ready. Step in when you feel set. Float your hands and step out when you're ready. Floating the hands across the sky. No step. We prepare for the golden rooster. Come to the center and that knee lifts. Golden rooster standing on one leg. Let's see if we can find his soulmate. There, another rooster. Bring the hands a little wider. Prepare to kick. Bring the knee up only as far as you want. Wow, that's a high kick, Ava. I guess I was pretty limber that day. Let's see if I can do it again. Remember, your knee does not have to come up that high. You might even wobble a little like I did. Come on down. Hold the ball. Grasp the bird's tail with me. Ward off. Slide up. Roll back and toss. Toss your cares away. Fold in and press. Now withdraw. A gentle push forward. Sit back and come with me to the center. Can we hold the ball together? And do it again. Ward off with a slide up. Roll back and toss. Fold in. Then press. Withdraw and push. Let's close the door once again. Sit back, float one arm across, bring the toe forward, sit to the other side, toe out, a little curtsy. Cross those wrists, come to the center, a half a step in, stay low. Now float up, the hands separate, and we have properly closed the door. Let's step on in when you're ready. I'm not ready. Okay, now I am, with a smile. And let's see, what shall we do next? Maybe fix our hair. And let's get into position for something brand new called the Taichi Square. Take a big breath. First, we'll take a step out and then open the door. Open the door, float it up, and sink it down. Only one time. Now we'll hold the ball, one hand on top, and step in. Here we begin the Taichi Square. We have 3 part the horse's mane. Here's one. And then we sit back and turn our foot out just a little, hold the ball, and step in. Now take your step out, part the horse's mane, second time. Sit on back, turn that foot out a little, hold the ball, step in, and our last, parting the horse's mane. Now get ready to transition. One arm swings out to the side and back in for brush, knee, and push. Take your step. We have 3 brush, knee, and pushes. There's one. Sit back and turn out again as you toss one arm out long and step in. Take your step, here it comes, brush, knee, and push, number 2. Sit back, turn out, and hold. Reach one arm out long. Step in, brush, knee, and push, number 3. Stay with me here as we swing both arms a little forward and one to the side. And we Repulse Monkey with a step back. Push that arm forward. There's the first one. Toss it out. Take a step back. Repulse Monkey number 2. Toss it out. Step back. And Repulse Monkey number 3. Now we move on. Step forward to Cloud Hands. Take your first step and let the hands float across the sky. We'll take a lot of steps here. Take another step in as they change hands. Floating, every change of hands is a step. Change hands, step in, float it across. Change hands and step out. We'll float across. Change hands, step in. And this will be our last float across and scoop behind you. Gather some chi from back there. Bring it forward. Something new. Play the Pipa. There's your first one. Now circle the arms. Step forward. Play the Pipa number 2. And the last one. Lightly tap down. Now step forward. Come to the center. Drop the hands over the top. And let it rain down, sinking the chi. Beautiful. We finished the first one. How about just one more, please? We have time. Now, sway with me. Let's just get into position. We need a little bit of space, I think, for this wonderful practice called the Taichi Square. First, breathe in. Enjoy. When you're ready, take a step to the side. Easy does it. And then float up. What are we doing here? Yes, you've got it. Opening the door. Now hold the ball. One hand up, one hand at the hips. Take a step and part the horse's mane. 3 times. There's 1. Sit back, turn out, hold the ball, step in. Part the horse's mane number 2. Sit back, turn out, hold the ball, step in, part the horse's mane number 3. Stay with me to transition. Swing one arm out long and fold it in. Brush, knee, and push. 3 of them. Here's the first one. Now sit back, turn out, toss one arm out to the side, step in. Here's our second one. Brush, knee, and push. Sit back, turn out as one arm reaches out. I had to move a little pebble there. Don't want to trip. And now last one, brush, knee, and push. Watch this. Slide both arms, one forward, one to the side, and take a step in and back as we Repulse Monkey. First time. Toss it out. Step in, Repulse Monkey. Step back, number 2. Last one. Toss it out. Step in, step back, Repulse Monkey number 3. And then we'll step on forward and over to the side for Cloud Hands. Take your first step out as you gently float those hands across. Step in, another float to the side. Step out and floating across. Step in, just enjoy the softness, the sweet smell of roses, whatever makes you happy. Step on in. And here's our last cloud hand to the side where we scoot back. Gather some chi for play the Pipa. Tap down gently with that heel and then step forward. Another play the Pipa to the side. Last one, play the Pipa. Now step forward, hands meet and then sink down and come over the top where we sink the chi. Well done. Beautiful, my friends. Now, let us gather chi just a few times here. 2 more, maybe. I think we're coming to a close here. We'll need some more chi to carry us through the rest of the day. Yes, so gather in, breathe in. ready to breathe out. Oh, that chi is moving in our body, healthy, strong, happy bodies. Let's end with our greeting, a fist, fingers, the thumb, and we say farewell. Thank you for joining me for our Tai Chi out here in the sunset at the Plaza. It was so much fun. I want to do it again. How about you? I invite you to come again. Or maybe dance a little.